Welcome to Tecmo Tuesday. It is week 3 of the 1976 NFL season, and it is time for us to take on a nemesis that we had in the previous Tecmo Tuesdays, the Buffalo Bills, who are not at all in our division anymore because now we're playing as Tampa. Buffalo 2-0 like they were in most of the other seasons that we had. It seems like even in the 70s when, and I think, I'm not so sure how good they were in 76. They mostly didn't have good teams, but they did, in the early 70s, they did still have some formidable years there. Just taking a quick glance across the rest of the league, of the standings, we're at a tie with Chicago, who we will not play at any point during the season because we are not. Our schedule has us just playing AFC teams. As you know, the Tampa was in the NFC, was in the AFC West for their first year, and they played all AFC teams. Then they switched to the NFC Central. And then played all the NFC teams where they remained. Alright, so we'll kick off like we usually do. Let's try not to give up a touchdown on the first drive. We've been pretty good about that so far. This season. Oh, I thought I fucked that up. Oh, and they do have OJ. He was... Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, look at this guy. He's trying to get... And they get a blocker in front of him and everything. Damn. Alright, there we go. Oh! OJ fumbled! Reese picks it up, shrugging off defenders. Oh, yeah, he says, fuck you to everybody. He's a powerful man. And are we going to get a defensive touchdown? We are! Wow. OJ was murdered on that play. Taste of his own medicine. I mean, you know, not that there's any kind of real comparison there. And also, this was, you know, 18 years before he allegedly committed murder. So we can't really hold that against him in this Tecmo-verse, can we? But we will eventually. All right, Reese. Reese's. Oh, look at that! We got all up in his face, causing him to throw an ill-advised pass into coverage. Fake to OJ. Alright, good defense. I just got there in the nick of time. I'm pretty sure that would have been a catch if I hadn't been. Alright, so good first drive and good second drive for the defense. We haven't even had the ball yet because we had the defensive touchdown. So, oh, you know what I need to do is put my starters back in. I'm looking at the names. I'm like, wait a minute, this is not the same crew. I almost forgot about that. I gotta remember to make the habit. You know, if I do take out the starters, then you know I gotta remember to put them back in and do it before I even shut the game off because I do not think of it the next time I pop in the game. You know. So I'm gonna get into a habit of either checking the lineups before the game starts, even before I, you know, start recording even. That we lost some yardage there. Or just take, reset everything after the game's over. Or both, like the being thorough doesn't hurt. You never know. I could have. Oh, all right. I thought that was gonna go way off astray, and instead it's a nice pickup for a first down. Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say next. I know what I was gonna say now. That play was going nowhere from the start. It's hard to evade. Sometimes you can. Oh shit, he's covered. Wow, it was like I looked. He was ahead of him, but then as soon as I threw it, I saw. Oh shit, he's following him. That could have been bad. To McKay Jr. Nah. The coverage got there. I let that play go on for too long. I could have thrown it shorter and gotten a more of a sure thing for a first down, but I wanted the end zone. Sometimes you pay the price for that, You risk it for the biscuit, and you don't always get the biscuit. I almost fucked that. Oh, nice sack by McElhaney. I don't know. I called a shotgun. We might get a safety here. And no, it's a draw to OJ. Oh shit! All right, that was his shake and bake did fake me out a little bit. I was able to recover. Checks it down to OJ. Not enough. Not enough. Alright, so we have 2.5 minutes to drive down. Score, maybe get a double dip, and then... You know what, if we can get... I mean, even if it's 2 field goals, on these next 2 drives, which wouldn't be ideal, but even if that happens, we'd still be up 3 scores. So, giddy up one way or another. I'm not gonna burn the clock too much. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright. I'm gonna let it drain now, though, because, at 3rd and 20, I'm not so sure of our chances of picking this up. So I don't want to give them all the time in the world either. It's McKay. He's got it. And... oh my god, it's gonna be close. We got it. We got it. Alright. Wow. First down. Alright, let's see. We want to get a little bit closer. Alright, there's time for, one more play. And then a field goal will... Alright, we're kicking it. I like how the clock stops as soon as the kick is in the air. It's like, that's not how that works. Oh, shit. Come on, guys. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, my God. Thank God. That would have been discouraging to go into the half, you know, only up by 6 after essentially dominating the game. I mean, because one score like that right at the end, it would have got them, you know, right back into it. And not that we're pulling ahead by a lot here. You know, 13-0. Like I said, one play, one touchdown, gets them right back into it. But it certainly changes the momentum too. We've been controlling the pace of the game this whole time. And that would have really sucked. Like, such a deflation going into halftime. I'm so glad that we didn't let that happen. Alright, nice pickup there. See, that was the play right there when I went to Moore just now, and if I would have checked down to him instead of tossing it deep through the back of the end zone, then, you know, I might have gotten the first down instead of kicking the field goal on the first field goal. Speaking of field goals, we got to convert this if we don't want to have to kick another one. Oh, they blocked it. Ugh. You know, and the fact that they're holding us to 3 is keeping them alive here. But 16-0 is not a 2-score game like it is in the NFL today. No 2-point conversion, so they've got to score thrice. But, you know, it's like being held to 3 up and Kinney goes down. Who is their backup running back? But their main return guy. Oh, look at that! We blitzed them, but see, that's a play right there where you can still beat the blitz. You know, especially because it's a fake. You know, you can get everybody drawn into the middle, and then you can get outside. But if the play call is up the middle, you're fucked if you're getting blitzed on. A nice defensive play there. Gotta hand it to this defense, which, by the way, was the strength of the team. The Bucs, they didn't have the best defense in the world or anything like that, but they certainly had a competent one. Like, it was decent. The offense, though, was atrocious. Atrocious. I'll try to say that correctly. Man, everybody's covered. Oh, except for you. And we got a first down. Alright. Oh boy. See, right there is a perfect example. I did shrug off a guy, but all of them coming once up the middle like that. And there we go, first down again. Get a chance to put this game on ice here. Alright, Williams shrugs off a guy, gets a first down. See, those kind of plays are so, they seem so insignificant, but, you know, the difference between a 2nd and 10, getting tackled on the line of scrimmage, and a first down, you know, 12 yards ahead, those kind of plays can make a huge difference. You know, if I would have been stuffed back there, who knows what would have happened in the next few plays. Maybe I don't convert, and instead of a touchdown like I ended up getting on this handoff to Carter, maybe I'm kicking a field goal, and then at that point, it's still 19-0, or at that point it becomes 19-0, and then they're still down 3 scores. They have you know, a snowball's chance. Although with 4 minutes left, you know, in the fourth quarter, it's not all that likely. But now it's like, forget it. Now it's just playing for pride. And we're looking to get a shutout here. I like this Reese. Not just because of the fact that he got a fumble recovery for a touchdown. But he seems like I'm able to maneuver him well. Nice sack there by Lemon. Like if I get caught, you know, caught off guard a little bit. Oh, gonna get a safety? Nope. But that pressure really got to him. And he did get the catch. Nice catch by Holland there. And they're gonna go for it. Why not, you know? They go to OJ. Nice tackle. He said, screw you. Alright, now nothing doing there. Alright, I'm putting the backups in. Like I said, though, remind me. Let's not, leave them in after the game. We'll try to reset the left. Oh my god, McNeil is not very fast. But he picked up 5. Oh! That's why he's sitting on the bench, you know. It's the way it is. Good day for the kicker, though. Hasn't had a lot of, like, you know, long field goals or anything like that to kick, but he's kicked all 4 of them, so can't complain. Don't want to get into a habit of being held to 3 all the time, though. You know, we've had a lot of good drives, but, you know, 4 field goals to 2 touchdowns. Despite the fact that we were playing very conservatively here in that last drive and, you know, taking out the starters and everything. You know, Ferguson getting a long gain there on the ground. You know, still, there was more field goals than touchdowns, and we were moving the ball really well. And there's the other Reese. And they let another blitz. Look at that triple coverage. I mean, it was like I think it wasn't like we were triple covering. It was just that the defenders had time to all converge in the same spot. All right, well, we're getting there. We're getting a chance to pitch our first shutout of the season, as opposed to getting shutout like the real Bucks did in their first 2 games. Oh shit! All right, well, we got time for one more play here. Oh, yeah. See, that's why right there. It's sometimes you just take the starters out when you're losing by big, too, because, you know, this shit happens. You especially don't want your quarterback scrambling and running for yardage when the game is out of reach, too. And then, you know, the poor backup gets crushed on his first play, cold off the bench. I thought I might get another blitz there, because I did call a shotgun. And that's it. We got him. We got him for a shutout. 26-zip. It's funny because you look at the stats, and you know, it's like we had the turnover, we had the fumble early, but other than that, they had roughly similar stats. We did throw for, you know, not even 30 yards more than they did. We ran for 5 yards more. But we held them to zip. So they were able to get a few first downs on some of the drives, but just got held off. They had, like I said, they had the fumble, and we didn't, you know, light it up offensively either. We had some nice drives that got stalled out, and we had to kick field goals, which, if our defense, and it might get, you know, worse down the road, we might need to play in some stronger offenses, and we won't have the luxury of having a big lead but being held to field goals could come back to haunt you. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Just a minor little gripe, but it was otherwise just a great game by this team. 26-0. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with 3-0 either. So we'll simulate the rest of the week and then take a look at the standings. Broncos shut out the Browns. They get a shutout of their own. The Rams beat the Giants. Vikings lose to Detroit. Cincinnati gets beat by Green Bay. The Cowboys beat the Colts. Raiders lose to Houston. Atlanta loses to Chicago. San Francisco beats Seattle. The Patriots squeak by Pittsburgh. And look at that. The AFC East has a three-way tie for first at 2-1 between the Dolphins, Bills, and Pats. AFC Central has the Steelers at 2-1, and that's not a surprise. They were the team of the 70s. Broncos and Chiefs at 2-1 each. The Raiders at 1-2. They already have more losses in this Tecmo season than they had in the entire year of 76 because they were 13-1 and won the Super Bowl. So including the playoffs, they didn't even lose 2 games. Cowboys, Vikings, and Redskins are fighting for a three-way race at 2-1. I mean, it's the race as if we're approaching the playoffs here. I mean, any of these teams, even the Cardinals, could catch up. And then we are still deadlocked with the Bears, but then even the Packers and Lions are 2-1 right underneath us. And then the Rams moved up to 3-0 with San Francisco on their tail. Everybody else 0-3. So that's it for this week of Tecmo Tuesday. Next week, we take on the Colts, the team that we played at. So it'll be funny playing against the Colts. It's something that we didn't do throughout. Obviously, we were the Colts, so this will be it'll be interesting. A different city on top of it. They were from Baltimore at this point. So that's it for this week of Tecmo Tuesday. If I don't know how I was gonna follow that up. That's it. I'll see you next week.